There's another category. It's not the loofahs. It's not MAGA Malaka. It's the Malakas. Today, right here, we're voting. Who are the Malakas of the NFL, NHL, MLB, and the NBA?
The MALAKA Awards?
The MALAKA Awards.
Oh,
the Malakas.
This is huge. The Malakas.
Here we go.
Mitch, you did it.
Dimitri is going to be the final cast ballot. I called around. I asked some help.
Okay.
And boom, Dimitri will dictate. And the nominees are, and here we go. We will start with the NBA because, I mean, hey, I know they're still playing, but you can get the Malakas are okay to vote on because if you're a Malaka, chances are you're not in the finals. You know what I mean? So there it is. Let's start with the NBA. The nominees are for Malaka of the Year. And by the way, it can be team and or player.
Okay.
Kawhi Leonard. Ever since you left the Raptors, Kawhi, you've been garbage. You started a whole thing with this load management. You now made it an NBA rule where guys have to play a minimum amount of games, all because you just didn't want to play. Kawhi Leonard, he is listed as one of the Malakas. At number 2, it's Draymond Green. He thinks he's playing hockey, but he's playing NBA. He's fighting with everybody. Fights with teammates. Fights with literally fights everyone and kicks them in the nether regions every single time. Jonte Porter. He is another nominee for the Malaka of the Year. This gentleman bet on NBA and got found out. And because he didn't get 1.5 rebounds a game, he now got kicked out. He made a beautiful $20,000 when he had a $2 million contract. He could be Malaka of the Year. And finally, this list would not be complete without LeBron James on it. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your 4 nominees for Malaka of the Year in the NBA. Dimitri, who is the NBA Malaka of the Year?
I knew you were going to do that, eh? I was waiting for it. I thought it was going to be number 1, but whatever. Listen, it's
non-chronological
tough
order,
group.
Yeah.
Tough group of Malakas over here. Mm-hmm. But the 2024 NBA Malaka of the Year goes to... It's got to be you, Porter. I mean, at some point in time, there's an opportunity cost to which you have to benefit over what your current situation is. I want to pick Draymond Green, but we always knew he was a Malaka. No surprise here. I want to criticize the load management, but it did get him a championship. You took the spread where there wasn't one for less money. You're the Malaka of the Year.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, John.
Well done.
Way to go. Way to go. Woo! Yeah. All right, we're off to the MLB. This one was gonna.
The league.
I swear to God, I was just gonna say Dimitri. I knew he was gonna say it, but I did pick a few people.
Okay.
Here we go. It's MLB Malaka of the Year, and the nominees are the Houston Astros. Listen, if you're not cheating,
you're not trying.
Angel Hernandez, he's an umpire. Normally, I wouldn't bring umpires in, but when he announced his retirement this year, there was literally a standing ovation by every team and everybody in Major League Baseball. I'm assuming he's that bad. So, Angel Hernandez, you're up for Malaka of the Year. And here's the third person. It's Tucupita Marcano. This gentleman, just last week, he wanted to get in on this award. Also was betting on baseball, bet on his own team. He bet 231 times and won 9 times. He lost a staggering amount of money and never won anything. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your nominees for MLB Malaka of the Year.
And it goes to him.
And it goes to him.
Because if you're going to...
Marcano, congratulations.
Marcano, if you're going to bet, and you're not even good at that... And that's what you get out for? You're a Malaka. Malaka of the Year.
He won a whopping 4.31% of his bets. So good. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the NFL. Malaka of the Year nominees are the Buffalo Bills. They signed a wrestler this week to be on the practice roster, and he's never even put on a set of pads, even in junior high, high school, peewee, nothing. He's never played. But they decided, of all the people they could pick in the NFL to bring on as maybe a potential defensive lineman, let's go with the guy that has no experience. It's you, Buffalo Bills. At number 2 nominee, it's the Philadelphia Eagles. Last year, you started at 10-1. You finished 11-7. You disappointed the whole city. You disgust me. Philadelphia Eagles, you're at number 2 nominee. And at number 3 nominee, it's Travis Kelce. Why? You brought her in. You did it. You brought her in. You ruined our thing. You ruined our thing, Travis. It used to be just this nice thing that us men could enjoy, and anybody can enjoy, but you really brought the kids in? You decided to bring Taylor in? You are the 3rd nominee. I think you know who I'm voting for. Dimitri, NFL Malaka of the Year is?
Listen, I know you want to pick him, Mitch, but at the end of the day, he's still a reigning and defending champion. Okay? I know you want to do it, but it's still a winner. So he's not really looking that bad. But I'll tell you who is looking really bad. I'll tell you who is. It's got to go to you, Buffalo Bills. I mean, you guys continually for decades make every wrong move possible that looks good. You're the dish that the description says one thing, the presentation says another. You guys win the Malaka of the Year award. Well done.
Hey, way to go.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job.
I still think it was you, Travis, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. Ladies
Next
and gentlemen, last one. It's the NHL Malakas of the Year. Here we go. Johnny Gaudreau. Why? Hey, you know why, John. It's John. Not Johnny, John. Corey Perry, the Chicago incident. I mean, yeah, you're in the Stanley Cup for 5 straight times, but whatever. The Flames organization. You're up for Malaka of the Year. Why? No one signs here. Everyone's leaving. I don't know what the hell's happening. We don't have a new stadium yet. I'm sick and tired of it. Edmonton's about to win the cup. You tell me I shouldn't get fired up. Last one, it's you, Toronto. Why? Because you guys actually thought you were going to win this year. And that's why you're up for Malaka of the Year. Dimitri, those were your nominees. Who is this year's 2024 Malaka of the Year for the NHL?
Look, the biggest Malak of the year goes to the number one name on your list, John Gaudreau.
Yeah.
Why? Congratulations,
John.
by the way.
Way to go,
it's
John.
not easy.
Woo!
It's not easy leaving a really good thing and going to a really bad thing to do really bad things.
Good point.
It's not easy to do that, and yeah, you were and not get anything out of it. Especially, I mean, but who could blame you?
Hey.
I mean, everyone else that left the Flames, it's not like they went to do great things. Like, okay, fine, sure, Kachuk is in the final twice in a row. Sure, Lindholm went to a team that was contesting for the Stanley Cup, and that Vancouver team all of a sudden became a major contender. Fine, Tanev left too, and they almost made it to the Stanley Cup final with a defensive record. It's crazy. Zadorov, who also went to Vancouver.
Fan favorite now.
You know, yeah, and I mean, so it's not like these people that left did great things either.
Fine.
But we're just a little bit under them in Columbus.
Ohio.
Yeah. Malak of the Year.
There it is. And now the nominee for full Malaka of the Year are of the 4 people. You have the Buffalo Bills.
Right.
You got Mercano. You got Jonte Porter and John Gaudreau. Dimitri, who is the 2024 full Malaka of the Year?
I can't help it. You got to go with Porter.
Porter.
You got to do it.
You did give up a good thing.
Yeah, your heart was in the right place. Your money wasn't.
It wasn't.
That's it.
AI beat you, buddy.
W was saved by the bell by the Sports Show, playing every week. Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, Sports Show TV, at Sports Show Podcast. Amy, do it. At Sports Show Podcast.
Locked in.